ready. How are we all doing today? Hi, did you go die? Be right back. We got the Series 2 ready, so we'll get going on that very shortly. But how was everybody's weekend? He is! He wore his Christmas collar all last week because we left this one at my brother's house. So he's back to being a patriotic little pupper and not a Christmas time in May pupper. And I'll start getting the Series 2 randoms ready, but I'm excited to get some other breaks going here tonight, folks. right, guys, this is for the Series 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. My computer's being weird. 1, 2, 3. Can you imagine? Oh, I have to try again. All right, Celebrini coming your way, Abby. How are you tonight, Kung, by the way? Oh, wait, you don't have Oh, do you have Mishkov this time? Mishkov, all right. Oh, gosh, now I jinxed it and I'm going to get a Celebrini. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, best of luck, folks. Here we go. Starting off CNC Group Break, 23,793. We have got the 5-box break of 2425, Upper Deck Series 2. Oh, don't do that. Outburst for Tampa of Braden Point, Young Guns for Tampa of Connor Geeky, and an Electricity for Philly of Konechny. Young Guns renewed for Tampa, Braden Point, on tour for Vegas of Stone and Hurdle, and a Young Guns canvas for Utah of Lemereau. Bang for your puck for Toronto of Matthews, Young Guns for Chicago of Comesso, and an Ooh La La for Montreal of Montembeau. Dazzlers for Toronto of Tavares, Young Guns renewed for Chicago of Teravainen, and a day with the cup for the Florida Panthers, Sam Reinhart. Portraits for the San Jose Sharks of Muka Medulin, Young Guns teammates for Philly of Mishkov and Fedotov, and a playlist for Vegas of Eichel. Canvas of Lindgren for the Washington Capitals, on tour for Columbus of Fantilli and Johnson, and a welcome aboard for the Flyers of Luchenko. Black and white canvas of Bunting for Pittsburgh, on tour speckle for Tampa of Kucherov and Hedman, and an Electricity for Vegas with Mark Stone. How are you tonight, Floor, other than getting those teams? On a heater of Panarin for the Rangers, Young Guns for Columbus of Cameron Butler, and a playlist for Dallas of J-Rob. Canvas for Nashville of Yossi. Young Guns renewed for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes. Bang for your puck for Vancouver of Fronek. Ooh La La Speckle for Anaheim of John Gibson. Albert Johansson for Detroit Young Guns. And a welcome aboard of Mishkov for Philly. Canvas of Konechny for Philly. Portraits for Boston of McAvoy. Electricity for New Jersey of Hughes. On tour for Nashville of Forsberg and Yossi. Young Guns for Calgary of Klapka. And an Ooh La La for Chicago of Mrazek. Clear cut base for Buffalo of Dylan Cousins. Portrait speckle for Carolina of Bradley Nadeau. And an Ooh La La for Calgary of Dustin Wolf. Portraits for the Rangers of Othman. Young Guns for Boston of Brandon Busey. And a playlist for Montreal of Suzuki. Canvas for New Jersey of Nico Hischier. Young Guns renewed for Dallas of Rupe Hintz. And an on tour for Minnesota of Kaprizov and Boldy. Oh no, Slovich is fun. I haven't played in years. Outburst for Ottawa of Brady Tkachuk. Young Guns for San Jose of Georgi Romanov. And an Ooh La La for Boston of Swayman. Young Guns renewed for Minnesota. Kirill Kaprizov. On a heater for Florida of Sam Reinhart. And a Program of Excellence canvas of Bobby Clark. Deluxe base number to 250 for Buffalo of Dylan Cousins. Bang for your puck for Washington, Tom Wilson. Young Guns for Edmonton of Noah Phillip. And a welcome aboard of Macklin Celebrini for the San Jose Sharks. Number to 100, exclusives base. Trevor Zegras for Anaheim. Dazzlers for Columbus of Kent Johnson. And a Young Guns renewed for Carolina of Aho. Bang for your puck of Jack Guy for Montreal. Young Guns for Chicago, Nolan Allen. Electricity for Buffalo of Darlene. Canvas for Columbus of Merzlikins. On a heater for Pittsburgh of Malkin. Ooh La La of Binnington for St. Louis. Ooh La La Speckle for Toronto of Joseph Wool. Matvei Mishkov for Abby. Young Guns. There we go. I came through this time. And an electricity for San Jose of Eklund. Bam! Why get one when you can get both? Canvas for Vancouver of Hronik. Bang for your puck of Pedersen for Vancouver. And an Ooh La La for Seattle of Grubauer. On a heater of Nylander for Toronto. Zuber Young Guns for Utah. And a welcome aboard for Utah of Josh Doan. Yay! I feel better now. I felt bad for failing you last time. Good. A fluorescence red of Husnadinov for Minnesota. A portrait speckle for Buffalo of Darlene. And a playlist for Vegas of Eichel. Playlist portraits for Montreal of Nick Suzuki. Adam Klapka Young Guns for Calgary. Jet Luchenko welcome aboard for Philly. Canvas of Hagel for Tampa Bay. Young Guns renewed for Colorado of Rantanen. On tour for Toronto of Matthews and Marner. Outburst base for the Islanders of Jean-Gabriel Pajot. Young Guns for Ottawa of Oscar Back. And an electricity for Minnesota of Matt Boldy. Canvas of Kaprizov for Minnesota. Young Guns renewed for Calgary of Tkachuk. Portraits of Brendan Brisson for Vegas. Ooh, fun. On tour for Edmonton and McDavid and Draisaitl. Kapanen and Young Guns for Montreal. Ooh La La for Nashville of UC Soros. And a Young Guns renewed exclusives. Number 100 for the Vancouver Canucks. Elias Pettersson. Oh, Dazzlers Blue for St. Louis of Jake Neighbors. Young Guns renewed for Dallas of Ottinger. And once again for Abby coming through. Population count 100. Mad by Mishkov for the Philadelphia Flyers. Bam. Congrats, Abby. On tour for New Jersey of Hughes and Heischer, Young Guns for Utah of Lemera, and a Jason Robertson playlist for Dallas. Canvas for Florida of Verhage, Will Smith portraits for San Jose, welcome aboard of Mishkov for Philly. Electricity Speckle for Calgary of Kasdry, McGroarty Young Guns for Pittsburgh, electricity for Philly of Konechny. Canvas for St. Louis of Binnington. Bang for your puck for Washington, John Carlson. Ooh La La for Montreal of Montembeau. On a heater for Detroit of Lucas Raymond. Young Guns for New Jersey of Seamus Casey. And electricity for Vegas of Mark Stone. Bang for your puck for Philly of Sanheim. Young Guns of Romanov for San Jose. Playlist for Vegas of Eichel. Canvas of Toronto for Anaheim. Young Guns renewed for Edmonton of Draisaitl. On a heater for Dallas of Wyatt Johnston. Welcome aboard Speckle for Dallas of Maverick Bork. Seamus Casey Young Guns for New Jersey. Welcome aboard of Jet Luchenko for the Philadelphia Flyers. We have a Young Guns renewed for the Rangers of Adam Fox. On tour for Detroit of Larkin and Raymond. And a Young Guns canvas for Colorado of Kovalenko. Portraits for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes. Blomqvist Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Electricity for Minnesota of Matt Boldy. Clear cut base for Nashville of Nyquist. Portrait Speckle for Edmonton of Draisaitl. Ooh La La for Nashville of UC Soros. Bang for your puck for the Islanders of Pellich. Young Guns for Nashville of Leroux. Electricity for Vegas of Mark Stone. Canvas for Toronto of Matthews. On a heater for Boston of Pasternak. Playlist for Dallas of J-Rob. Outburst base for Minnesota, Frederick Goudreau. Jack Thompson Young Guns for San Jose. Welcome aboard for Philly of Mishkov. Canvas for Philly of Owen Tippett. On tour for Utah of Keller and Cooley. Electricity for Philly of Konechny. On tour for Buffalo of Thompson and Darlene. Panamara of Young Guns for Carolina. Ooh La La for Montreal of Montembeau. Bang for your puck! Black Rainbow for Boston, David Pasternak. Dazzlers for Minnesota of Wallstead. And a Young Guns renewed for New Jersey of Heischer. Alrighty. Mojo. Bang for your puck for Vancouver, JT Miller. Lamoureux Young Guns for Utah. Welcome aboard of McGroarty for Pittsburgh. Young Guns renewed for Tampa Bay of Kucherov. Bang for your puck for St. Louis of Kapanen. And a Program of Excellence, Nolan Allen. On a heater for Tampa of Kucherov. Nolan Allen Young Guns for Chicago. Playlist for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes. Black and white canvas of Middlestad for Colorado. Bang for your puck speckle for Vancouver, JT Miller. And Ulala for Winnipeg of Hellebuck. Canvas for Arizona of Schmaltz. Young Guns renewed for Boston of McAvoy. Portraits for Edmonton of Draisaitl. Playlist speckle for Tampa of Kucherov. Scanlon Young Guns for the Rangers. Ulala for Philly of Urson. Canvas of Kyle Palmieri for the Islanders. On tour for St. Louis of Kyrou and Thomas. Electricity for Anaheim of Zegras. Portraits for St. Louis of Zach Dean. Kovalenko Young Guns for Colorado. And an Ulala of Ukko Pekka-Luukkonen for Buffalo. Ooh, fun. Super fun. Dazzlers for Winnipeg of Kyle Connor. Young Guns renewed for Detroit of Sider. And an on-tour gold numbered to 10 for Seattle, Jared McCann and Matty Beniers. On tour for the Rangers of Panarin and Lafreniere. Playlist for Minnesota of Kaprizov. And the Young Guns! Matt Mishkov for Philly. Abby, it is your night, my friend. I know, right? Canvas of Evan Bouchard for Edmonton. Portraits for Minnesota of Ogren. Welcome aboard of Honzik for Calgary. Young Guns of Missoula for New Jersey. Ulala for Dallas of Ottinger. And a Young Guns outburst for Edmonton. Noah Phillip to finish it off for us. There we go, folks. Abby, we crushed that. I'm so happy for you. Oh, excuse me. You are so welcome. That was awesome. All right, folks. What else are we going to get going? The master case of Ultimate, ladies and gents, is down to 6 left. I love it. Of course. Floor, you are just a trooper. Thank you so much. what do we think, ladies and gentlemen? Wow! That's cheating. I don't know why that one takes so long to fill either. It's so much fun and there's so much good stuff in there. Only 6 left in the extended break with the box giveaway, ladies and gents. Also, that would be fun to get going. I love giving away monster spots because she's getting closer. We're in the single digits. I know, that actually really surprises me. It's 2 cases. Oh no. I like surprises. I like it. Well, speak its name and it appears. I know that doesn't really make sense, but a spot is being checked out in Allure, so I like it. So that's another break in the single digits. nice. Yeah, in about 25 minutes. You still have lots of time. And I'll be back in 2 minutes here. Hobby box? Yeah, I have some available. It's not 60 bucks max.
We just got one of those. So what's that? Is it better to get just a hobby?
It is better to get a hobby because hobby potentially can have everything from the checklist, including low numbered stuff like high gloss, deluxe, exclusives. And the tins, it's a resale,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it is limited to those things.
So that.
Hobby is better. If you're looking just for the young guns, tin technically better. Yeah. But if you want to hit like have a chance to hit like a deluxe or high gloss or exclusive, those numbered stuff that would be just in a hobby.
So what do you want? You want to look for a minute? We don't have minutes.
That's okay. No, you guys take your time. I have a green. Does it work? Oh, there's no explanation.
Okay, what?
Perfect.
I don't. Where did I put it? What's that? What's the patch?
More questions for me?
No, I was just saying I think we're ready to go, and then you told me, oh, I want to look more.
Oh yeah, you guys take a look.
No, no,
Yeah.
since I have the keys and I have the bank account.
No problem. So the box is for your student?
A hobby box.
Yeah, you got it.
And one of those.
Mystery packs?
Yeah.
Yeah, just pick one that you like. We have two types here. We have Prism Select and we have just a regular one. Prism Select will have 3 cards. You're gonna have 2 base cards. All right. I have returned. In the hockey one, so it's a variety. So it's either 4 base cards and they're gonna be redemption for a prize. Some prizes can be hobby boxes, autographed photographs, packs, starter kits. So there's like a lot of variety. Or it's gonna be 4 base. All right, guys, let's get some things going. 6 left in that extended breakaway with the ultimate box giveaway. 6 left in the ultimate master case and 6 left in the ice triple up. I don't like that it's 666. We got to get rid of at least one of those. At least down to 5. How's it going?
Hi.
gonna get one of those brakes going.
How was it? The kids came in and they were just gonna hop on me and then I'll go around and
Just down the street?
yeah. They
What's
were
the new
jealous
place?
because I wanted to go.
It's a lot of fun. Have you tried it?
Well, yeah, I
Oh, you did?
I
Okay.
do it. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I used to do it a lot when I was young.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they just moved to this location. I haven't been to this one. Oh, very nice. Very big. Anything else I can grab for you today? All set? Your total after tax comes to 205.07. There you go. Just have to plug it in, please. Thank you. Will you grab your receipt today?
Yes.
Is everything in the bag? There you go. You guys are all set. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. How's it
I'm
going?
alright. I don't know,
Oh,
it's
you
been
say
a
you
while. I've
love
been busy,
brakes, right?
lots going on with the house, and
Yeah, what are you doing with your
I'm
house?
still doing the brakes though, but I haven't had the time to show up to grab them, and
That's okay.
luck hasn't been the best, but I know I got a full Horvat autograph in there. At least I hit that guy.
Oh my goodness, we have so much.
Anyway, maybe toss it in the bag
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
you don't mind.
Sure.
I need the hard.
Sure. What size is that? Oh, this, okay.
45
Cool.
grams. You guys are busy, I guess, always.
Yeah, always busy.
Summer's finally here, I guess, or spring, or I don't know whatever you
Is
call
school
it.
done yet, or?
No, she's still in school, almost there, almost there. She starts baseball tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Are you excited? Wow.
Right, this house league softball, no T-ball.
Oh, cool.
8-hour game. Yeah,
1060.
yeah. Can I go debit it?
Sure.
The Jets can't win on the road, it looks like, and Toronto is like, what the heck's going on?
Just wanted to let you know that we're bringing back our,
The trade name?
trade name.
Yeah, I already saw.
You saw that?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course, I didn't know it was gonna be big.
Also they're gonna be a show in May 31st at Maxwell's.
Oh, really?
Like a car show. It's like a smaller enough like expo.
Awesome.
Anyway, feel free to check it out. I'm gonna give you a little
Like,
more
Marcus will
information.
come, yeah, we'll show up. It's hard to find time, so it's easier to do it online.
Do you want your receipt at all today?
Oh, that's
No?
alright.
Okay. All set.
Nice seeing you again.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
See you
Bye.
guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you can have some if you want.
You want it in? I don't know.
See ya.
See you again.
So what do we think, folks? Any takers? So who do you guys think is going to come on top, come out on top between Florida and Toronto? Now that we're all tied up. Yeah, not great, eh? Yeah, I mean the Oilers was kind of that last 5 minutes or so of that game was exciting. Didn't end the right way, but it was exciting. Kind of heartbreaking. Yeah. I hope you guys come back. I would really like to see McDavid win a cup. I think a cool cup final, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not delusional. But I think a cool cup final would be Toronto versus Edmonton. Right? Matthews, McDavid, among other huge superstars. 2 Canadian teams. Yeah, and I'd say unless we lost, because there'd be a lot of depression in this store if the Leafs got that far and then lost. Yeah. It was nice to see so many Canadian teams represented, but hopefully we don't start dropping like flies. I haven't had a chance to see any games. Why? What's happening? Unwatchable as in boring, or unwatchable as... win the cup the same year he beat the record? Boring is the answer I expected. I feel like that would be a really boring series. And then you've got Florida and Toronto, just fights galore. Or hits galore. So is the Edmonton series tied or Edmonton is up? Still. No way, really? That's so many shots. So what do we think, ladies and gentlemen? I feel like the extended break with the ultimate box giveaway should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. guys, are we going to be doing just this one lonely break this evening? You guys had a big night last night, eh? I think it was 10, which is really, that's a good chunk of breaks. But it's looking like we're just going to set ourselves up for a good night tomorrow. So I will make this last call, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, well, I'm going to go ahead and call that an evening. We will be back live tomorrow night at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and we'll see you